What's going on? This is my take on the LA Lakers, LA Clippers. I watch basketball the weekend. Now, let me tell you a couple things. I'm not going to go into hyperbole. Giannis Antetokounmpo should still be the MVP. Milwaukee had best record. They've been consistent all year. His PR has been off the chain. Also, the fact LeBron James, who is playing great and is arguably in the top 2-3 discussion. However, he does have Anthony Davis. And last I checked, Chris Middleton is not Anthony Davis. So Giannis could be a repeat MVP. And it's not like it means like I once did, like if you win MVP that you win the chip. Very seldom has that come to pass. You know, in recent memory, Steph Curry is like one of the last ones to do it. And if I'm thinking, because Giannis got it last year, James Harden got it, etc. And we saw the results. So I'm just keeping a buck on that. But anyway, and I don't have a real dog in the race. I mean, the Miami Heat are my team, but we're not title worthy at this stage and junction, unfortunately. But I do believe we'll make a piece or two. But looking at the two main teams at hand, the Lakers and the Clippers, the two best teams, and Milwaukee, I'd like to see get it. Because I think they can get in. If Giannis gets in, it could be an incredible exposure, but they need another piece. But let's look at the Lakers and the Clippers. I think the big four cancel each other out. I think LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, they all four cancel each other out. The big story was Avery Bradley, and it was that third guy in the bench. That was really the punch that the Clippers didn't see. I still think the Clippers, to me, are the better team overall. But the 1-2 punch of LeBron and AD is going to beat up most teams most nights if they're playing up to a certain level without even really. The scary part with AD, you can pencil him in when he's playing well to great to 25 to 30, and LeBron just covers all the boxes still. They are playing intensity, but they played up for these two. But I still think the Clippers are a little bit better with the depth. But they got them with Avery Bradley. They got them with a 3-point shot. They played a little bit. And it's kind of hard to make, to say it was a pretty big deal. It's 2-1 Clippers, but it's pretty evenly matched. It's pretty evenly matched when I look at it because of the way these teams play. I made me think about the late NBA Commissioner David Stern when he once said back in 2004, his infamous words was, "If I had my way, be LA versus LA." If they do a realignment of the NBA and Golden State don't come back as Golden State or somebody else doesn't come on the merge, he might have gotten his wish because these are looking like the two best teams. Unfortunately, the thought of the Western Conference Finals being in the same building with no change is freaky. And the thought of it being this so self-serving and self-centered to me is not good. It's one of the reasons why people are put off by the NBA in some capacities and what have you, because you need balance. And this is where Golden State is missed. I swear it's missed. I don't think the West is that deep, though. I disagree with most of the NBA pundits and critics because I think Toronto is impressive in the East. I think that Boston is a legit threat. I think that Milwaukee has a couple teams. The Lakers know that it's the Clippers, and that's it. I'm not buying Houston small ball antics and tactics. Mike D'Antoni is sinking like Titanic, and he knows it. Denver doesn't have a guy that can match that center. If they had somebody who could shoot to create points, they'll step off from last year. And Utah, who I've called the West version of Boston, but they don't have that other guy to match with Donovan Mitchell, and between Rudy Gobert, they're just not there. So it's a wash, and it really shows the impact of Golden State because the West really is a couple teams, and that's it. And it's like night after that. And you might win a game, you might get lucky to get two, but that's it. But you're not getting more than that. And it's not even, future teams are going to be compelling, though. New Orleans, Memphis in the future, but not now. Not now. I'm going to be one of the first to say this, though. I do believe when LeBron James hangs it up and it's left to Anthony Davis, I don't think the Lakers will be about much of nothing unless they attract another top-tier free agent. But I don't think it's going to be a long run there. Golden State, Steph Curry comes back, Klay comes back, they get another piece, they could go back. I could see that happening. I don't think the West is going to be a one-team dominance. I think the Clippers got a chance to get jewelry too. But I don't think we're going to see any dynasties again. I think Golden State's the last one, you know. But they were the last compelling one. But anyway, the Laker Clipper tape, it's going to come down to role players. These teams are very rematched. It's like two heavyweight fighters going at it. So I wouldn't read a lot into it. You know, LeBron's still one of the best players, but he also has Anthony Davis. Kawhi Leonard's one of the best players. He got Paul George. But it comes down to the role players. So that's just my takes about the Lakers Clippers. It lives up to the hype. It's up to the tip. But it comes down to the unknown. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, when the bell rings a new video. You have a good day. Peace. Keep your hands clean. Keep your mind fresh. Prayers.